Hello, welcome to Strat Chat. My name's Martin, and today we're going to be getting started with the campaign in West Africa, trying to fight some early wars and just carve out the beginnings of realms. At the moment, we've just got 2 counties. We're absolutely minute. Going to see if we can put a little bit of weight on today. At the end of this episode, I'm just going to be talking a little bit about the feedback that I had on ideas for the directions that the channel could go in the future. So stay tuned until the end and feel free to continue to make your comments and your suggestions. Very, very interesting ideas from people. Thanks very much. Let's get into the actual game. Okay, well, we're back in credit over here. I'm happy having her on that for now, but when she goes to manage domain, I get to have 6, which is really, really good. Let's change my steward to Millardo. That hopefully is going to speed up that task. Okay, so we've got a little bit of improvement everywhere here in terms of our council. All makes a difference. This is just telling me that I have no child. Yeah, stop coming up all the time, I know that. Working on it. Okay, just waiting for our military to get up to full strength. Wow, this man has a lot of claims. I don't think we need these Casus Belli. Let him go. Right, let's get ourselves up to full strength. Okay, we're nearly there. So just think like it's much better to be at the highest possible strength when you attack. You have less casualties. Okay. What about this chap first? Right, so we should be able to absolutely smash this guy. He's only got a couple of hundred bush hunters. Declare war for the county. This is going to cost us faith, piety, exactly as we thought. Okay, who's the commander? Me. If I put on chivalry, I go up to 24. Excellent. I think we're going to win this without any difficulty. Oh, now that's interesting because I think he was our physician. Should have been our physician. Okay, right. Let's see. Right. Highly not ideal, but I think we're going to have to have him in place. I've also forgotten to do this, haven't I? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so he's lost 260 men against our 82. I think that's a victory. Managed to lose my physician before I even appointed him. It's actually a level 3 fort. I guess like my capital. Okay, so she converts to my religion, and I think I'll make her a concubine. Bring these beautiful traits into the dynasty. We're going to go and see if we can get some prestige fighting these guys here. Okay, first thing to do is to look at this prisoner and see if I can get money off him straight away. And it's quite a lot of money. Right, what about this guy here? Good commander. Yeah, I think we need to recruit him. Do I need this guy for my military? Do you know what? I think I probably do. The reason is that in time, I'm going to need more knights, and he'd already be one of the better knights, if you like. So let's just recruit him, and in time, I'm going to need a lot more knights anyway. So I really want this. I really want this battle. Right, look at my daughter in a minute. Let's do this. Enforce demands. I think I've lost my. I think I've only lost my physician because they raided my capital. Let's win this battle here and see what the situation is. Okay, I've got a load of money back. That's my court physician. Might as well get him back. Okay, we can already do this. So we're going to do it. Take as a concubine. Okay, now she supports us. Now she likes us. Okay, good. Now, by becoming a duke, we now have We've got a load of prestige, and we can build an additional regiment. So we'll get this one up to full strength, and then we'll look here for what we're going to do. Okay, everyone's got bush hunters, so what I think I need is light horsemen. Probably get that up to 2. Yeah, okay. Okay, we now have a much, much better marshal. Get him bringing order back to the capital and then to the Igbo over here. Right, are we ready for another war? Not far off. Why have we got no money? Oh, because I left the army not disbanded. No, we're doing well here. It'll be a while before we got the light horsemen up to strength. We need to wait until we got some money anyway. So we're not going to be going raiding initially, but you know, later on, definitely we'll do some big raids. Right, I need to educate my kids. I've got 2 now, I think. Right, so I'll educate my first 2 children myself. I have no idea how we're going to deal with succession. There's going to be succession crisis after succession crisis, so it's going to be really interesting to see. But of course, as time goes along, we may have some more levers to be able to manage that. Oh, super. Marshall's doing a brilliant job. Let's send him down to Igbo, and that should really improve our kind of like money situation quite quickly. So here's me thinking about going to war, but I can actually vassalise this guy. Here's my problem with vassalising him. There are 5 counties in this area. I could potentially have all of them in my domain. But this way, it doesn't have to go through that period of low control. Go for it. Okay, so kingdom's already reached 4, so I need to definitely be looking at my innovations, my fascination. So I don't want it to be onager. Right, so limiting, not being able to have many troops. So we'll go for this. Only 68 years until we can increase the size of our forces. Okay. So this guy, I mean, I could probably vassalise him. Yeah, very, very straightforward to do so. How about this guy? Right, revoking title, obviously I can't do because I don't have high tribal authority, but that's not going to be difficult to get. Okay. So do I go for control growth, bellum justum, or stalwart leader? All those 3 are kind of like useful to have early on. Because I'm brave, let's reduce the chance of me dying in battle. Okay, this guy here is going down. Right, how strong is he? 300 troops. Just raised men at arms. I'm still leading with my wife. I mean, she looks like a cracking commander. Now, by not bringing my levies, I'm still gaining my 1 gold per turn, even though I'm at war. Okay, so who are we? So in a few days' time, my big neighbour's obnoxious brother will travel through my lands. If I ambush him, I'd be rewarded. I quite like this. Right, so he loves me and he's given me 75 gold. So my vassal has insulted this ruler that I'm going to take over shortly. Yeah, I think we'll go for this one. A little bit of stress never did anyone any harm. Okay. It's already been looted. Can I get money from her? It's not a lot, is it? I think just take the victory. Okay. Right, I'm at my 4 holdings now, which is nice. I can always use the Queen to expand that. Quite happy to let them go with hooks. Okay, I'm just working on my family at the moment. When I get her up to 100%, I'm going to try and romance her. This is my main vassal. Should he be on the... No, he's awful, isn't he? I think I need to sack him. All right, we need some more prestige. And we need to go on a pilgrimage. Hold mystical communion. So I'm definitely going to be doing this because look, I get martial and learning. Those are the 2 ones that I'm most valuing. So we'll be doing that as soon as this feast is over, I think, and then we'll be looking at saving up for a pilgrimage. I quite want him to like me because I'm going to need to sack him at some point. He likes me, that's good. Make it more likely he'll accept it when I take his title away from him. Okay, nice. So essentially there are no laws that help us with succession. You know, I can't do Scandinavian elective, I can't do tanistry, the feudal elective obviously is not available. I'm kind of assuming that when I get the West African pagan feudal thing that will be good. We'll be good to go at that point, hopefully. But that clearly might not happen in this character's lifetime. Yeah, it can't happen in this person's lifetime because we need 70% of all military and civil, so it's definitely not going to happen in this character's lifetime. Okay, we need more horsemen. That costs 170. Okay, we might have to hold on for that. We're going to hold a mystical communion. So this will be interesting. So I'm definitely going to get improvement in my military and in my learning, but there are other unforeseen consequences, and I don't know what they are. Right, we need to go to war. Right, this guy's got 800 men, and he has got the Sahel horsemen. They're good, but they're not that good. Okay, I'm just wondering whether it's worth saving up for a subjugation thing. I mean, 500 prestige is a lot, but that can go down to 250 if I take Bellum Justum. Okay, let's just attack this guy then. Right, easy war. Raise all men at arms. Go for it. Caught them in battle, which is excellent. How strong is this castle? It is a level 2, yeah. They're all level 2. It's level 3s that seem really, really slow. Okay, right, this is my wife. Can I romance her? I have no idea what she wants. I got a nice letter back from her, so that's nice. Unfortunately, there's no loot here. Okay, but we've won. I think the easiest thing to do is simply to change her to manage domain focus, and that allows me to have that, and indeed one more. Let's look at the next duchy up. Right, so it's Nupe. So let's head into Nupe. Right, this guy is weak. This guy is weak. I mean, I can take either of these. Look at their castles. Is there loot? No, in neither of them is there loot. Okay. Declare war. Right, so he has a different religion. Yeah, so this is our second duchy up here. These guys, I think we just need to attack them. I think, again, let's let our military build up to full strength. Or close to. I'm waiting for 3 bush hunters. I'm getting a lot of children. Okay, let's go for Nupe. I can't afford it. It's going to be a while before we get the next perk, which has obviously got to be Bellum Justum. Unless we go for this guy. I mean, he's a little bit too powerful for us, I think. And he's got like footmen which counter my horsemen. No, they don't, do they? Counter heavy infantry, so that's fine. Okay, so I could do. But these are the ones I want. So I just wait till I get to 75. Just an increase in my levy size. That's interesting. Excellent. Right, I've got loads of prestige now. Okay, so let's go for Nupe. Now's at full strength. Missed the opportunity for. He's so weak, it doesn't matter. Raise our army as close as we can. Okay, we'll take this as a chance that he becomes a better commander. Not a great result. Well, we destroyed the army. I think we've got a really, really effective army in this region of the world right now. Right, so she's bossy. Stewardship focus for her. Excellent. Okay. Right, I think I'm going to go for Bellum Justum. It's getting expensive. Starting all these wars. Okay, nice. Okay, where are we? Okay, so we're on 6 of 6. It's all a little bit inefficient because, of course, these places have extremely low control. He's still working down here. We're not even at half of 50%, but that's because we're conquering so quickly. That's what we want to carry on doing. We also need 125 in order to form the next duchy. Yeah, we need one more county. Oh, this is a part of it as well. Okay. So once we take this, we can form the next duchy. How long till we can form the kingdom? Okay. So we need to form a duchy, another duchy, and then essentially we're in a position to be able to form the kingdom. So I think I'm going to put a stop on warring for a little while, because I might be able to actually vassalize some of these. And maybe when my military's back at full strength, I'll see if I can do a little bit of raiding. Obviously, I'm going to do one more war here. 100% now, that's excellent. The stewardship's improved, which is nice. Yeah, we need one more county, so we'll attack Nupe. Just check he's not grown in power, and he's fine. Only costing us 38 now. I think that was a big advantage. That's a good idea. And we just raise men at arms, and we will crash into here for an easy victory. I mean, we're not massively outnumbering them, but we're really having good results in the battles. I think that's because they got bushmen and we got light horsemen. I got a little bit of prestige from having a soulmate, rescuing my wife. Excellent. Right, so I've got a rival. I mean, I don't want him to like me. Yeah, I don't mind a little bit of stress and gain a rival, because I'm gonna kill him shortly. So I'm trying to kill my concubine. Apparently. Right. I'm in great shape as far as now having enough counties to form this, but I don't have enough money, this duchy, so now I need money. Can I ransom someone? Well, let's just get this. And then have a look at... Anyone going to give me some money? No. Ah, right, I now have 7. I need to give something else away. Okay, let's give away Gwari. Gwari has trading outposts. Let's give away Nupe then. Okay, we're going to give away Nupe. Okay, so I want to give it to somebody with the right religion and culture, because it's a part of the kingdom that I'm trying to form. I don't want to give it to my marshal. Yeah, let's give it to my marshal. That way he stays under me, stays loyal, and he'll carry on being a good marshal for a long time. Okay, I want to just form the Duchy of Nupe. So I need a little bit more gold. Right, there's loot here. Okay, I think we need to go raiding. Is there loot there? None there. Okay, so we can get 30 from going to these 2 places. Okay, so let's set up a raiding army. Just need to check the size of this guy's army and the size of this guy's army. Alright, let's just raise everything. Why is that not raiding? Oh, have I got a... Oh, because I've got a truce with him. I've got a truce with him, okay. Okay, nice. Now, how powerful is this guy? Not powerful at all. Let's go there, and then hopefully we'll have enough. Okay, I need a wife. Okay, this lady has a good set of traits. Okay, we're back up to 6 of 6. Okay, nice little bit of raiding. Okay, we didn't need to take our levies with us. That was a mistake. Send them home. My acquaintance has died. Oh, there's people in my prisons. I think we got enough gold in here that we can form the second duchy. Okay, nice. Right, let's disband these guys. 2.4 is looking good, and we are going to form the second duchy. Giving us a lot of prestige, so we will quickly improve our military. And then, of course, what we need to do, and this is very, very clear really, is we need to become the king. All we need for that is 250 gold. Yeah, that feels more right. And we're actually not very far away from controlling the whole of that kingdom anyway. We just need the 400 gold. And the way we're going to get it is probably by going to war with these people. I mean, Udugbedo of Edo is not that strong. Hang on, he's got a vassal. Let's look at the vassal. 1,500. They are weaker than us. Why are they able to get all the way up to 500? So they've obviously got some sort of a trait from their culture, because they are Yoruba. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why he's able to get up to 5. Anyway, we need to start fighting them, and actually this will be a really, really good subjugation war. 250, I've already got enough for it, and make him my vassal. Just check he's not king already. I could make him a vassal, and he could even be my my chancellor. Win him over a little bit. Okay, so we're converting the culture of Edo. We are working towards becoming the king, and that's where we're going to end it. Hello, morning, Mum.
Yeah.
See you all on Friday. Bye. So there we go. Interrupted again, exactly the same way. It's becoming a bit of a pattern. It's going to be a great place to pick it up from, because we're very, very close to forming the kingdom, which obviously we're going to be doing at the beginning or very early on in the next episode. I want to thank people for all their thoughts and their comments about directions for the channel. People said some very nice things as well, which was very, very certainly made me feel nice about myself, which was lovely. The first thing is about kind of like the length of the episodes. And obviously these are a little bit longer because I'm doing all this chatting as well. But the idea will be that episodes will be between 20 and 25 minutes. It's what I think is the sweet spot between too short and too long. I don't know I don't know if this is the right amount of time, but it's kind of where I'm going for. There's certainly some benefits to making shorter videos. Some people have been asking for longer videos. So I think 20 to 25 minutes, that's what I'm going to go for the moment. And of course we'll review it as we go along. The second really big issue for me was how many episodes in a series. And we talked about this before, and people have commented on this. Some people would really like to have a really, really long series that goes 867 all the way through to the end of the medieval era and that sort of thing. And I'd like to do that. I'd enjoy doing it. But the truth is that in terms, it's purely selfish for me and my channel, but in terms of channel traffic, the difficulty with that is that people aren't going to watch episode 67 if they haven't watched 1 to 58. And when they discover channel 67, all it does is put them off. They go, well, I'm not going to watch the other 58 just so I can watch this one. Some people will get into it from the beginning. They'll start from 1 and they'll watch 2, 3, 4, 5, and then at some point it'll start to tail off, and you find yourself committed to doing 150 videos, and there are 3 people who are kind of interested and still watching it every day. So I'm not crazy about doing really, really long series. I'm probably going to stick to series of about 15, which is what I've been doing most recently. The Iberian one was 15. I think maybe William the Conqueror one might even have been a tiny little bit longer than that. I'm not sure. But I think round about 15, bearing in mind that they might be a little bit shorter, they might be a little bit longer. I will try to set like a kind of a goal, and I've not really done that with this West African one yet. So I'll try and do that on Friday. Sorry, not Friday. I'll try and do that on Monday. So people kind of know what we're working towards. We kind of did that with the Iberian one. We knew we were going to complete the struggle. We completed the struggle, and that was the end of the series. And I think that's good. People know where we're going. There's a sense of direction, and there's an end in sight. As to live streams, I had some real thoughts about this. So I'm going to start doing a live stream, and it won't be this Wednesday. It will be the Wednesday after. It's going to be at 9 o'clock in the morning UK time. It's the only time I can really do it. I know that'll suit some people, it won't suit many of you. 9 in the morning, and it's going to be for 2 hours. It'll be 9 until 11-ish, roughly. People are obviously going to be free to join. I hope somebody does, because it's probably not an ideal time. Who knows whether people will be able to. But I'm going to do it, just to see how it goes. Be great if people are there watching. If they're not, though, it will be posted after the event as a YouTube, as a 2-hour-long YouTube video. And there were people who were kind of asking for like much longer, unedited videos. That will be that. And I will, I'll see how it goes, but presumably I'll play that, off into the future. I don't know how long we'll keep that going for. Perhaps as long as there's interest in that particular run. I do have worries about unedited Crusader Kings 3 content, because the problem with Crusader Kings 3 is you spend quite a lot of time kind of reading things, okay, and I'm not in the habit of reading them aloud, but I suppose I'd have to read them aloud if I'm live. Or unedited. And the other thing is quite a bit of time just thinking, just think, I don't know, and you move around the screen and look at different things. And of course, that's not going to be exciting or interesting to watch. So there are issues around that. But we'll have to go with the live streams and posting them complete. So we'll get a sense whether people want that, whether there's a kind of a demand for that or not. The other thing is other types of content. Now, I am interested in other games. I'm reasonably good player at Civilization 7. Sorry, this is just hopeful thinking, isn't it? Civilization 7 hasn't been announced yet really properly. Civilization 6. I'd be really interested in doing some content on that. Other Paradox games. All those sorts of things I'd be interested in doing, and perhaps just exploring other strategy games as they come out. That may be something I do, but time is the constraint for me. And at the moment, I'm struggling just to keep up with the things for Crusader Kings. The other thing that I would love to do, and a couple of people said they'd appreciate it, is kind of like my take on the Paradox announcements, the designers' notes, I can't remember what they call it now, but the kind of weekly sort of long text explanations of what's going to be in future DLC. And incidentally, I think some of that DLC looks really, really good. I think that the Tours and Tournaments is going to be a welcome addition to the game. And if I was able to do something like that, it would almost be a kind of a little bit almost like a news item, wouldn't it? So people might know that on this particular time, particular day, if they want to know the latest Crusader Kings 3 news, they could watch my YouTube videos. So I don't know, it's something that I kind of would like to do. Again, the problem is time. That's the limiting factor. So might have to just leave that with me for a little while, and we'll see if I'm able to find a way to do that. In the meantime, carry on making comments. Been some very, very helpful suggestions, and people have been commenting on some of the older videos as well and pointing out mistakes that I've made. I really, really appreciate people doing that. So, if you think that's not the best way to be doing it, let me know, and people can have a bit of discussion perhaps in the comments, which would be great. That's where I'm going to finish for now. So nice chatting to you, and I will be back on Monday. It'll be less of me talking like this and more of me just playing the game. You take care now. Bye bye.